Welcome back to the Jet Setter. I'm Tyson Roush. Before we go into this week's vlog, I just want to thank everybody for your feedback and support. It's greatly appreciated. Going forward, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. Send your feedback, send your comments. I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. This past Monday night, the Jets played the Texans on Monday Night Football. Before we go into the game itself, I just want to discuss the meaning of preseason. It's the preseason. It's a way to evaluate players. It's a way to work out the kinks. It's preseason football. So to analyze play calling, to criticize play calling, or worry about red zone offense or red zone defense is absolutely insane. Let's be honest. It's vanilla. Don't worry about what Schottenheimer's thinking in the preseason. It's way too early for any of that. So to think about why they ran the ball here or passed the ball there or couldn't tackle there, relax. Take a deep breath. Game 1 of the preseason. They had a lockout, limited practice time due to the new CBA rules. Take a deep breath, relax, enjoy the games. It's football finally, which we all wanted anyway. And as the preseason goes along, we'll see what happens. Week 3 is a lot different than week 1. So easy on Schottenheimer, easy on the defense, and enjoy football. Take a deep breath again. I mean, I keep saying it 3 times now, but you know what? It's football. Don't press the panic button yet. The Jets are a good team. They're going to be fine. Just relax a little bit. Now, as for the game, we'll go to the negatives and the positives. We'll do the negatives first because we're Jets fans, and that's what we do. Vlad DeCoste had a brutal game. You can't hide it. You can't make up stories. You can't do whatever you want. It wasn't pretty. He almost got Sanchez hurt. He indirectly got Rob Turner hurt, and he almost got McElroy killed. It wasn't a good performance. I'm not sure if it was his lack of preparation in the offseason due to the lockout. I'm not sure if it's his lack of ability in general. Either way, it's not good. So he's got to figure out something. Either he has to go back to the drawing board and find out better technique, or he needs to be on the bench and not playing. Defensively, the Jets had a lot of blown assignments. They had missed coverages, which is to be expected. I mean, it's the first game of the preseason. You're not really sure what to expect. There's, signals could be crossed up. A lot of young players being intermingled, whatever else. It happens. Concerning, not terrible. Tackling was an issue. Concerning, but you know what? It's the first game of preseason. Let these guys work out the bugs. Don't forget the new CBA rules. The limited practice time. They can only have one practice in pads. They're used to 2 days. A lot of things are different. So I understand where there could be some concern, but you know what? Let them play it out. Let them work it out. Let Rex work them out, and we'll see what happens. Let's go to the positives now. The first positive I thought for me was the play of the young wide receivers. Jeremy Curley, the rookie, excellent. He shows a lot of burst. He shows great hands, and he shows explosiveness after the catch. Awesome. Patrick Turner, very good hands. He looks like he's a target for all the quarterbacks, Sanchez and McElroy. Very reliable target. Jeff Cumberland, tight end, another guy. Solid game, explosive after the catch. He's a big guy. He should be mauling tacklers, which is somewhat concerning to me, but you know what? Let him get used to the position and let him run with the ball after the catch. After that, I go to the running backs. Sean Green looked explosive. He looked confident. And the rookie, Bilal Powell, looked awesome. Physical, quick, explosive runner, which I didn't expect personally, but you know what? That's great. So in terms of running back depth, the Jets are loaded. The Jets have Tomlinson, you have Sean Green, you have Bilal Powell, and you have Joe McKnight, who suffered a concussion, but you know what? Another guy, good runner. So it's a good thing. The defensive linemen for the Jets, the young guys, Muhammad Wilkerson, Kendrick Ellis, Marcus Dixon, and number 79, Rapati. Not even going to try his last name because you know what? I'm not going to get it right. But you know what? They're around the ball, they're making plays, they're making tackles. The youth movement on the Jets defensive line was good, which so they need that. They lost some guys like Trevor Price and Sean Ellis, and they're getting better. They're getting younger, they're getting more powerful, which is a good thing. Another improvement or a good thing on Monday night was Kyle Wilson. Kyle Wilson, who was scrutinized often last year, showed very good in coverage. He was aggressive in nature, which is good. Hopefully, as he goes along and gets more confidence, he'll be even better. The last positive I saw in the game was Greg McElroy. The rookie quarterback started out throwing ducks and passes that looked like punts, and ended the game taking hits and making big plays. I didn't expect much out of him, but you know what? He showed that he can play in the NFL. The team trusts him, and the coaches trust him, which is a good thing. Coming out of the game, there was some big news, and the biggest news was that Robert Turner got hurt. The offensive lineman Robert Turner is out 8 to 12 weeks, depending on who you believe. This is a huge blow to the Jets because you know what? They have zero depth in the offensive line. While everybody's worried about the Jets' offensive line, let's not forget that Brandon Moore and Nick Mangold didn't play. The starting five are awesome, solid. Most of them are Pro Bowlers, if not more than that. All Pro. Nick Mangold's an All Pro. But you know what? The depth behind them is next to nothing now with Robert Turner out. Obviously, Vlad DeCoste can't fill that role. And guys like Robbie Felix and whoever else, they're not ready. They're not game ready. They're not game proven. So the Jets have to sign somebody. They're going to play the game and act like they're not worried, but you know what? They are worried. The one thing you know about Rex Ryan, he always gives you lip service and tells you everybody's great, everybody's doing well. The bottom line is they're not great, they're not doing well. You got to sign a veteran free agent. Bottom line, no questions asked there. The other thing was Vlad DeCoste is an issue. The second round pick from last year, he's not developing. People want to compare him to Vernon Golston, you know, the famous Jets bust. But you know what? Vernon Golston, if he didn't get a sack, was not a big deal. When Vlad DeCoste misses a block, he's getting somebody hurt, which could be Sanchez. To me, way too risky. So it's a huge issue. He cannot be on the field when anything's important. Bottom line, I mean, it is what it is. You don't want to be harsh. He needs help, but you know what? You can't get help when you're getting somebody hurt. So, out you go. Next, I guess, in terms of Jet news, was the Jets signing of Maven, which is, to me, a low-risk, high-reward kind of move. I mean, the Jets need a pass rusher. Is that an indictment on Jamal Westerman? Can he not generate a pass rush? I'm not sure. Every report I've heard on Maven was that he's been a bust in Buffalo. He wasn't a good teammate. He had poor work ethic. You name it, he didn't do it. He had no sacks in 2 years. I don't know. I mean, I guess in Rex I trust. I have zero expectations. I don't think he's going to do much. But you know what? He's not a starter. So really, who cares? His contract's not big. If he's a good player, he earns his way, awesome. If he sucks, cut him. I mean, what else are you going to do? If you need a pass rush, take a shot. I mean, in my eyes, I'd focus on more offensive linemen, but if you want to try to bring somebody else in, knock yourself out. The other news that just came out today was that Sione Puha has a knee injury, or a lower leg injury. I'm not really sure what it is. To me, that's an issue. I mean, it's interesting that it's coming out now, but you know what? The Jets on the defensive line, they need some help. I mean, they have depth, but not a lot. I mean, Mike DeVito could step in, or maybe Kenrick Ellis, or whoever else, but you know what? It's interesting. It could be an issue going forward, so keep an eye on it. Going forward, the second preseason game is Sunday against the Bengals, who are a terrible team. Let's not sugarcoat it. Their quarterback is Andy Dalton. What else do you have to say? I mean, their first preseason game was a nightmare. They're not a good team. They shipped away Ocho Cinco and whoever else. So this should be a game where the Jets get fat on them. They're going to probably manhandle on both sides of the ball. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the offensive line play. Nick Mangold should be back. Brandon Moore may play or may not play. But either way, the offensive line should perform better. They gave up 7 sacks last week, which is not good. But you know what? Hopefully the first string offense will generate, dominate the line of scrimmage, move the ball, get some points on the board, and get out. Defensively, you want to see better communication. I mean, how many bootlegs or off-tackle plays can you not be aware of last week, which is ridiculous. But you know what? Week 1. Week 2, you want to see improved communication, less blown assignments, and improved tackling. You got to wrap up and knock the guy down. No arm tackles, no finger tackles, no intent to tackle. Hit the guy, knock him down, play like a Jet. Other than that, return game. Jeremy Curley showed some things, and De Palma, the rookie, showed some things too. And you know what? If he can make some plays on coverage units, he could be a returner for the Jets. He showed some explosive, he showed good instincts. The cards can be stacked against him, but you know what? He can make some plays. He may have a chance to make this roster, which is kind of interesting to me. Other than that, you want, the second preseason game is no injuries, stay healthy. I mean, while we may want to see wins and 45-0 shutouts and everything else, the bottom line is stay healthy, no major injuries. If the first string offense comes in and lights it up for 2 series, take him out. The defense plays well, take him out. Bart Scott's battling an injury, don't play him. I mean, we want to see good things, but you know what? Let's not risk our season over it. So just keep in mind, it's the preseason. I cannot emphasize it enough. It's the preseason. The Jets have high expectations. They're loaded. They have the chance to do some things, but don't put pressure on a meaningless game. Before I go, I just want to say a couple things. I want to thank the L7 Tailgate. If you want to hear about them, they're l7tailgate.com. A huge tailgate before every Jets home game. Good time, good people. I appreciate their support. I'll be there, so if you want to come say hi to me, I'll be more than happy to talk to you. But check out their website and see what you can do with them. Also, I'm on Twitter, TRoush21, or I'm on Facebook, Tyson Roush21. If you want to send me any feedback, comments, whatever you want, talk to me. I'm here for you. So I appreciate your support. Go Best too. Thank you. Go Jets.